Happy Saturday, guys. Oliver is here with me for just a second. We're outside today because the grandma is here and he is pretty much disinterested in being around today. So, Oliver, do you want to go see the grandma? To go see grandma. Go on. Okay, we should hear a doggy door at any time unless he barks and wants me to take him in. So, anyway, this week, rough week, guys. Thanks so much for all the support that I got from having just a yucky week, man. I was like a week late on the you-know-what, and I was bloated out like a stuck hog. Oh my God, it was terrible. So, anyway, some thoughts. Let's see. First of all, lavender. This stuff I adore. I am telling you, you do not need much. And I'm talking about this much. I don't know, it's hardly very drippy, but that much is way too much for 2 arms. It does my, both of my calves perfectly and my arms. Well, maybe not both my calves perfectly, but just about. And it goes a long way, it lasts, it smells divine, and I notice when I use it on my roughed up hands, the lavender really helped heal, help support proper skin help with my cuticles or what have you, my hangnails. So anyhow, lavender all the way. Speaking of relaxing lavender skin, crappy week, I have been using this blend a lot, and it is Believe. Okay, it's a mix of some tree things. It smells a little earthy. It's really good. I don't particularly like to put it on. I enjoy diffusing it, and I've been diffusing it like a crazy person, and also inhaling it. So that helped me ground focus and just kind of believe that I could do things. And I'll tell you in a second that I was able to like get my groove back on. So that's good news. Okay, another body thing. If we can just keep zigzagging back and forth here. Coconut lime body butter. Smells a lot like limes. To me, it's a little oily, to be honest with you. I mean, I think it looks like, I don't know if you can see it, it looks like like it's whipped, I suppose, in a sense. You don't use much, but I think, I don't know if you can see it, it has a sheen to it. It almost, oh yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but it's real, comes off as if you'd slathered, oil on yourself, which is not kind of what I was expecting. I don't know. And I'll be honest, truth here, people, always truth, but I was a little disappointed when I opened it because I thought it smelled more like plastic. And I don't smell coconut, and I do smell the lime. But yeah, I don't know. I was not impressed. I think I'm going to write and give the company feedback. I don't want them to, send me a million things, because that's the next thing I want to talk to you about is great customer service. But I mean, it feels fine. It does well on the skin, but I don't know. I'm underwhelmed. So I will probably, aside from just now contaminating it, I have been using a spatula just for little bits. So I think I might, just for friends, give them some of this to try out. So last week I had another debacle, or maybe it was week before last, and I had ordered the Spring Break Essential Oils magazine. Looks like this. I mean, is that not scream summer, fun, spring, and not 125 degrees like Meredith will see in December and I will see here in a couple of months? So, very nice. And it has all kinds of different, must-haves and snacks. Blindly showing you this stuff. So I ordered 4 of them to put in different places with my information on the back, my sticker. they sent me this, which, because I'm not so savvy on all of Young Living's publications, I opened the box and thought, oh, well, it's the same magazine, different cover. But the problem was the box was screwed up. It was torn open on the lower right edge and then kind of squished. And when I opened the box, the magazines, and this is not a good example, but they were like worn, and the other ones were in much worse shape because the box was just a tiny, tiny bit too small, and so they shoved them in the rectangular box. And I thought, well, shoot, I don't want to pay $20 for that. And then I realized, well, it's not even the right magazine. Sorry, Young Living, can you help us this out? So I went on online chat. Can I tell you, they were so nice. They no questions asked. I said, I can send you a photo of the box, blah, blah, blah. And he says, no problem. We will send you 4 more and we'll expedite them, which they did. And he said, what's your favorite oil? A lot of times they ask you, what's your favorite oil? Or he asked me what my favorite citrus oil was. And I said, well, I'm kind of been digging the tangerine. I don't know. Well, please. 15 mil tangerine oil comes with this. 15 mil. It's not a super expensive oil, but I thought that was quite generous considering the fact that they didn't ask any questions. They shipped that puppy back, boom, just straight away. I just thought that was fabulous. So I'm telling you, a couple years ago, last year, I had misordered my Ningxia. And so I remember, I think it was September, I was on the Facebook group and I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought I got a good deal. I don't think I got the lowest price per ounce. And Christina said, no, you didn't. Order this. I said, oh my God, I already ordered it. Get on chat. I get on chat. Boom. They fixed it. And the order was like a day old. They fixed it, corrected everything, fixed the account, gave me the better price with more product, yada, yada, and not a problem. So I am telling you, if you are a Young Living customer, if you are a business builder, if you are thinking of being a customer, companies could learn from this. Companies could learn from how Young Living does business because it is unlike anything I've ever seen. Contrasting example, I purchased a t-shirt from a company that does all kinds of custom things, this, that, and the other. It starts with a Z. And it was too small. It was super small, and I did not order. I did the measurements, etc., and they labeled it as the size I ordered. And then the print, the screening, the silk screening was not the greatest. I thought I'd paid $20 for this. No. So I explained this, that, and the other, and said, how do I send it back? Before they would even consider refunding or even just giving me a credit, I had to send in 3 pictures and an explanation of what happened, of what my issue was. Who does that? I don't know. I guess people cheat, and I can understand it, but it was kind of a pain. And then at the end, you know what they said? They didn't even want the shirt back. They said, oh, throw it away or give it away, and we'll return your money. Well, so much for wanting me to reuse, reduce, or recycle. I just thought that was the strangest thing. So anyhow, those are some experiences. Last but not least, believing in the mojo. I was very excited because we had a volunteer group come out to school yesterday. They come twice a year. And the leader of this group, it's a business group, for whatever reason, she has clicked with me since day one. Just loved me. She texts me. She, not frequently or anything, or, this would have happened earlier, but just enough. And so I had planted a seed in October when they were here, when they had visited. And so then yesterday they were coming and I thought, oh my God, why didn't I get any oils for her? Happily, I dug around in the bottom of my purse. I had, no kidding, a roller bottle full of fractionated coconut oil with a frankincense and lavender combination to totally zone you out, stress you out, unstress, de-stress, support relaxation. And I had 5 business cards. On the back of one business card, I explained what was in the oil, how to use it, and what it would support. And since she's in sales, it's a sales group, I talked to her afterwards and said, can I talk to you about this? Da da da. We just talked for a second. She's like, of course I'll support you. How do I sign up? I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, her people were waiting on her to go to lunch, and I didn't want to, push because that's not me. I'm not going to sit there and walk her through everything while somebody's trying to, get her lunch. So I will follow up with her. She was so thrilled. She gave me the biggest hug. You thought I gave her gold. She was just so touched by it. And she's a very sweet lady. So we'll see where that goes. But hopefully, that goes on to something. And then, the support I got from the group this week was just beyond expected. So the very last thing is the packages. Went out today to Jessica and Alicia and Alice and Nina and Megan and oh gosh, am I forgetting someone? Anyway, they went out. I had to send it media mail, but media mail it'll get there the same amount of time. But since I had to go a larger size box, it was going to cost $18 a box, and I said, well, no. So we went media mail, which was the same price as the other one. So anyway, I have tracking numbers, and I'll be happy to send those out to you guys in a chat or what have you. So anyway, how's your Saturday going? How's your weekend going? You can see that I am not pulling weeds anymore. I'm so tired of pulling grass. For goodness sakes. I mean, I even have fake grass in the back. Look at this. Yes, I paid for fake grass because I can't grow grass. I grow weeds. No time for this. No time for this business at all. I will, before I leave, I will turn you around and show you how Oliver expects to get into the house. So, pardon me. Here we go.